Welcome to The Wing, the emotional and financial health check you never knew you needed. We provide tangible solutions for young women to build emotional health and wealth on their journey from school to motherhood. This is the podcast for young women in Australia navigating the big stuff: life, money, and motherhood. From high school to first homes, babies to bank accounts, we take you on an interactive listening journey that helps you make smart, empowered decisions every step of the way.
Welcome to The Wing, the emotional and financial health check you never knew you needed. Forget what you didn't learn in school or at home. We uncover the truth behind the topics that really matter. With real talk, relatable guests, and tangible tools, we're here to help you break the cycle and become the woman you want your daughter to look up to. We are young women. We are mothers, and we are deeply connected to what you're going through. I'm your host, Katey Battenally. I'm married with 2 kids and 1 more on the way. You'll hear more about Jake and my little loves soon. In work-wise and in short, I owned my own marketing company for 8 years, which I built out of the mud when I was made redundant from a big leap at 24. I sold part of the company 7 years in and worked for the NASDAQ-listed company that bought me. After many mentee bees and trying to get pregnant, I made the hard decision to cut ties completely and start working for the best company I've ever stepped a virtual foot into, Dashdot. Thanks to my friend and confidant, Jess Norton, who you'll meet later on the pod, my life changed for the better and for the foreseeable future. A little bit of background. I've been to uni. I've travelled parts of the world. I've been engaged twice and married once. I started a business and sold a business. I bought a house and sold a house. We bought our dream home and we bought an investment property. And we have had ownership in 3 commercial properties. We've also had ownership in 2 technology-based businesses, and I've only just scratched the surface. These big life transitions and transactions in tandem have been the cornerstone to anything I've learnt that's worthwhile in real time. I had supportive teachers at school and a supportive family unit at home. And of course, I experienced a rebellious phase like most teenage girls do. Sorry, mum and dad. Most of the emotional and mental support resources I've learnt about along the way have come from lived experiences and seeking mental health support when things got messy or dark for me. I still actively support and engage these services, particularly during the postpartum periods, of which are still very much at the forefront of exactly what I'm in the middle of as we speak. I'll cover more of this in the pod as we progress this chat together. The financial support and education methods that I've experienced and implemented have come from paying attention to successful thought leaders in my immediate orbit, paying attention to our goals and digging deep on what we want to set up for our kids and their futures, and paying attention to the financial and property professionals around us. This latter point perhaps being the most significant key to any financial success we've experienced so far is one of the key topics that I will be covering in this podcast. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and I think it takes a small city to guide adults through their lives from the point of high school graduation to motherhood. Because, well, that's all I'm up to so far. If you're a mum with a daughter, if you have a sister, a niece, a granddaughter, a friend or a colleague who is a young woman, this pod is for you. Most importantly, if you are her, if you're me at 18, 24, 31 or 34, this pod is very much for you. I'm going to talk about the emotional, mental and financial decisions that absolutely broke me and the varying turning points and work in progress situations that were born out of those transactions and transitions. I'm going to give you access to my network of tangible resources and professionals who form the small city that are raising me and that will ultimately be responsible for the future and the money blueprint for our kids. Subscribe and follow me at The Wing to learn how you can make sure you're on the right trajectory for success and you're ready to embrace wisdom from the professionals in my network. I look forward to chatting more on the pod. Let's keep it light.
Enjoyed the episode? Hit follow and check out _wingpod Oz on Instagram for a dose of wisdom getting you on the right path to success.